Hi there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. This is just my short little introduction guys, to let you know that I have been a little bit sick this week, so I'm not showing up face to face here, but I just want to wish you all a wonderful week and let you know that all the links that you need are below the video for my social media, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. And should you want to arrange a private reading, also the links to the decks that I use and the music as well, as many of you do ask about that. So don't forget to like the video guys if you enjoy the content, and leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button, that would be amazing. It really helps the content travel further and keeps me putting out these readings for you. Don't forget to keep shining bright, keep shining your inner flame and keep it burning bright. Let's go to your reading. Hi there Sagittarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading for March 8th through to the 14th. Saggy, let's take a look and see what just may be on the cards for you for the week ahead. So I'm getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. We're then going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Akashic for your tarot positions. Okay, let's get one more. There we go. And begin with the oracles. So I have got Warrior Woman. Saggy, have you answered your deepest calling? Do you have a desire on your heart? Maybe it's a line of work. Maybe it's to live in a certain location. Maybe it's to set up some kind of creative side hustle, have a certain kind of relationship, take up a hobby, to get into shape, whatever it may be for you. Says that maybe there is a deeper calling that is pulling you in, that is going to have you align closer to your truth. And what can you do right now, Saggy, to take a step towards that? Sometimes we just feel like a sort of a burning feeling in our soul where we're unfulfilled in the present and we don't really know what it is. And my advice to you, if that is what you're feeling, is to begin moving away from whatever or whoever does not feel aligned for you at the moment. And as we create that space, it's amazing that the calling really comes forward. Yeah, create the space, the crumbling. Who or what are you clinging onto? Sometimes there are towers in the way that have kind of calcified, taking the space in our lives for where the calling could come in. It's a bit like the tower here, and it sort of says maybe it's time to bring down what really isn't aligned for you, which is on a shaky foundation for you, so that you can realign to your true path. It's very much the tower energy. So let's see how that shakes out in the tarot, Saggy. Going to get a lead tarot card now from the Moonchild Tarot. So one card for Sagittarius, please. Okay, we've got two very fitting energies. Saggy, I've got the Three of Swords with Judgment. Okay, so Judgment really says, Saggy, it is time for the last call in a situation. Can be the divine wake-up call, can be divine intervention. It's asking you to look at an area of your life that is restricting you or confining you, that is in the way of a deeper calling for you, and make a decision. Are you going around for another cycle in that, but you know what you'll get, because do what you always did, get what you always got? Or are you going to release yourself, liberate yourself, so that you can move on to the new? It can be a card of karmic cycles ending, karmic contracts, karmic relationships coming to an end. But it's really about getting ready to move this across to the world energy. This is the second to last major arcana, the world being the last one. So we're getting ready for grand cyclic completion, and that is a victory, because it's about knowing when to release, when to stay, when to go. The Three of Swords here says that you might be holding on to towers, staying in your towers, because pulling them down is going to result in some kind of hurt, either for yourself or for other parties. And even if you were the one that is bringing down towers, like leaving an established career or relationship, something like that. It hurts us as well because it's change and there's fear associated with change, and there is sadness when we're releasing those kinds of things. But this is a Three of Swords for a reason, Saggy, because 3 is a very creative number in the tarot. So it says that through the dissolution, through the hurt, is a very fertile energy for you to create the new. So it's big, big energy. Let's see what comes out of the tarot positions here. I'm going to get started here with the recent past, Saggy. Page of Pentacles, because here comes your new opportunities right there. That could be the foreshadowing of the calling. Current focus energy, I've got the High Priestess. I have the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So it's very pentacle driven here. So this could be in your work environment or to do with physical finance or home as well. I've got the Queen of Swords, which is very much that Libra kind of truth-seeking justice energy there. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we'll take that one. The Ace of Cups. Three of Pentacles, so many Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Cups there, which I think is really about transformation and finding fulfillment here. Page of Cups. What do we have under there again? The High Priestess. Okay, let's grab one more here. Knight of Wands, that's your card. And the Death card. Feels fitting. I was waiting for that major arcana. I've got the 8 of Swords under the deck here. Alright, it's very much echoing what we've talked about already. So I feel like some of you have had some kind of offer or opportunity come in, or it's in your awareness anyway. The Page of Pentacles can be a messenger of opportunity. It's very much in its infancy with a page though. So this can be like a new job offer, a seed of a new way to make money, a new investment, a new home or something like that. In order to kind of accept and expand this, we need to invest a lot of time, effort and energy. And the cards are saying that in order to take up on this opportunity, we're potentially going to have to move away from a tower. You know that this opportunity has the ability to transform your life, Saggy. The Ace of Cups is a transformative energy in this context. And in this context where we're kind of looking at callings and work and maybe physical home and things like that, it's about finding your fulfillment in this area. So there's a sense that this opportunity has the ability to provide you with great satisfaction, freedom and fulfillment in the near future. The Knight of Wands here is your card in the Minor Arcana, Saggy. So we see this is meant for you and there's a sense of bringing you to power. The Knight of Wands is also about embarking on a journey into the new frontier towards your passions, your desires, and your purpose. So this for me absolutely says a new calling that is on purpose for you. It's going to transform your life and fulfill you. That is in its infancy. What do you need to do, Saggy, to accept this? And the cards are saying that you need to release something. The Death card. Transformation again. So some of you might be needing to relocate, so you're going to have to obviously move away from a home or a place and that you're really, really happy in, but you know to get to the next step you've got to take that change. That could involve, you know, even dissolving a relationship or something like that. So there's a sense of really having to transform things in some way in order to move towards this light, this new light, this opportunity. And I can also see fears here with that 5 of Pentacles. Fears of going out on your own. Fears of being alone and isolated. So you might be worried that, you know, okay, this is a really big gamble. You know, am I going to lose everything? Am I going to lose my finances? Am I going to, you know, end up, you know, there's a sense of lack here. Am I going to end up without? So we really have to keep in mind the big picture here, because all of this is just your mind playing tricks on you, Eight of Swords. And it's the ego, because the ego wants to be kept safe, and any amount of change threatens the ego's safety. And that's when it can kind of arc up and give us reasons and limitations that we should stay where we are, Eight of Swords. But the thing about that is it does build self-imposed mental prison for us that holds us stuck, holds us where we are. So that is the Eight of Swords. It's when the ego or the mind is overtaking and keeping us in what it feels like in the safety and security, but it actually is keeping us limited as well. That's where the High Priestess comes in, because the High Priestess is saying that you need to follow your intuition on this one. Sorry about that, Saji. I just had to quickly reset the camera because for some reason I thought it wasn't recording, so I stopped it, and then I actually found that it was 1 minute 11 away from running out of memory, so that was obviously something letting me know. Now we're back up and running. So you're being asked to trust your intuition, tune into your heart and be guided forward by that. I mean, the High Priestess really sits in between the conscious and the subconscious realms. So there could be some insights that come through your subconscious as well about how to move forward here. The High Priestess can be a keeper of sacred knowledge and mysteries, and she can reveal them when the time is right. We can't see what is behind her pomegranate curtain. So there might be more to the situation, more to the story. You might get another piece of information that really is the push that you needed to move forward. You've got the Three of Pentacles as well. So there is a sense of your, whatever it is that you've been trying to create, your desires, finally becoming a reality in this new opportunity, right? But of course, we're going to have to give up something to gain. But there is also a sense of using the lessons of the past here as well to guide you in this, and also potentially the right people coming in for you as well in this next chapter. Okay, so Saggy, in the outcome, I have got the Nine of Pentacles with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. This is big success energy here, and if you were worried about losing any finances or stability or anything like that, Saggy, this here says that in the near future you'll rebuild and regain. This is really an energy of quality and luxury and achievement. It is also a card of being independent and self-sufficient, very, very successful on your own. It is just a real shining bright, high vibrational energy. So it really says, hey, if this is a business venture or going out on your own, or you're having to leave or relocate on your own, this is going to be a really good move for you. Now I've got the Queen of Swords here, which says, you know what, you might just need to take a step back at the moment and see the big picture here, and just realize, that these are all kind of steps along the way leading you to where you truly want to go. It won't be maybe until a little bit further down the track, though, with full hindsight, that you can kind of see how you really have been moving towards your truth and transforming your life. This is another card of transformation. That's why she wears the butterfly crown. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the transformational death card, you've got this card here. So you are transforming your life into the sense of quality and luxury here of the Nine of Pentacles. The Page of Cups here also is that real indicator, again, to follow your heart. See, the Page of Cups here just touches the heart space. This can be a messenger that comes in. I've got double pages here, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Maybe that gives you the insight that you need to move forward. The Page of Cups can also be a very, very creative energy, left field, a little bit eclectic. And so maybe whatever it is that you are moving towards is a little bit different for you, and that is why, sorry, I just realised I'm not in focus, guys. I'm just not feeling that well at the moment. Struggling a bit, but I'm getting there. This is the last reading of the set. So this is what, it may be that you are following something that is not your well-worn path, and that is why there is kind of this big trepidation about whether to go for it. And that is really interesting, because I think it's the Death card again, because I've got the Hierophant here as well, and the Hierophant is about challenging tradition. and having faith in that process. So I feel like you're being pulled in either a creative or an alternative direction, and that could really challenge the values that you've either been brought up with or that you thought you had. There is a sense of returning to truth here, and that's how callings can go, because callings come from the higher self or from your soul, and often we are living the life that we've inherited from, moving towards the expectations of society or what our family had expected of us. And there comes a point in life where the soul callings start coming up, right? They start coming for us, and there can be that period of confusion in the interim, like, is this really who I am? Or how did this come about? Or how did I end up reading tarot on YouTube when I was in a corporate career or something like that? Sometimes things are just meant for you and they present themselves. That's what I'm kind of feeling with this opportunity. But there's a lot of fears around it here. There's fear of like, I'm never going to make money in this, I'm going to lose everything, how's it going to work out? But the cards are just saying you're going to have faith on this one. You've arrived, Saggy, at this point of change. The Hierophant's number 5 in the Major Arcana. So it says it is the decisions that you make in this now moment that are going to shape up what result you get, what 10 you arrive at, and you're on your way to the 10 of Pentacles, so it's looking really positive here. This is also a card of spirituality. The Page of Cups is something left field, so you could be doing something like I'm doing here, or something in the kind of spiritual alternative realm. But ultimately the Page of Cups is also a card of joy and fulfillment. And we've got that with the Ace of Cups is here as well. So I really feel like this is going to light you up. This is going to raise your vibration. This is going to have you heading in the right direction. If you can just sort of feel the fear and do this anyway, Saggy, because you have arrived at the judgment point in your present situation. So it's kind of saying, which towers, Saggy, are you willing to pull down to answer your deepest calling? The callings that are coming up from the soul, that are burning away within you. Because if you don't answer them now, Saggy, the thing is with soul callings is that they keep coming back around. So you're sort of at a milestone where you have the opportunity to begin moving towards one now. Okay, Saggy, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wish you all the best with it. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so not everyone will be, dealing in the realm of soul callings this week. But if you are, this is your reading. If you're called to share, drop me a comment. I do read them all, guys, and try my best to interact with you all over there as well. It helps me get to know you, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Saggy, it has been a pleasure to read your cards. See you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.